Hi guys, Mrs. Lehman here. I'm sorry I am not with you guys today, but I wanted to kind of go through exactly what you are going to be doing in class today. That way you know exactly what you're doing. So we've been working on putting together our multi-paragraph essay for the Curious History of Cats. And last class, you guys had put together the intro paragraph. So, as a reminder, our essay prompt is to write a multi paragraph response in which you analyze how the relationship between cats and humans changed over time. Be sure to include how social media has impacted that relationship. So, the first thing you're going to do today is you're going to pull up this graphic organizer. And you need to start by filling out the title of Article 1. So that was the Curious History of Cats. And then make sure to find the author or authors, write their name. That's just going to make your life easier for when you go to type in their names later. Same thing, Article 2, this is the second one that focused on social media. So find the actual title of it, look on your packet, and then go ahead and give me the authors. And that one, I believe, has two different authors. And together, remember, we decided on our three big ideas. So big idea 1, which is your yellow highlighting, that is information about cats and humans in the past. Big idea number 2 is cats and humans today in the present. And then big idea number 3 is cats and how social media impacts them, or kind of the impact of social media. So make sure to type those in straight from your article. And then you guys could just go back to yesterday's slides, because remember, we put together a couple of different hooks, and then your arch, and then your thesis. We wrote that together in class yesterday. So just go back from the slides. Again, your hook, if you're stuck or if you weren't here, use the word imagine. Imagine having a cute furry creature curled up in your lap. Then for your arch, remember the word well. Well, cat owners get to experience just that. And then your thesis, the relationship between humans and cats have changed over time from the past to the present and have been influenced by social media. So that's all things that we've already done. You're just adding it onto the organizer. From there, you want to start with your first big idea, which is how cats and humans interacted in the past. And that is going to be your first body paragraph. So for your A, again, we need to restate, then answer the question. So we're going to start it with, in the past, cats and humans interacted differently from today. So then when you cite it, according to whatever the author's name is, give me your quotation marks, and then give the quote. So again, these are quotes, things that we highlighted in yellow. And then remember, afterwards, you're going to include a parenthesis with the page number. Okay, and then parenthesis, period. So for your E, explain why you picked that quote. So this quote shows, or this quote proves, that cats and humans interacted differently because, and then give me your reason. Find your second quote, and then your second reason. So that's body paragraph 1. Body paragraph 2, then, you're going to go ahead and do the same thing for cats and humans and how they interact in the present. So this is where you're giving me facts about how many people own cats today, how popular they are, maybe certain inventions, like they talked about how the invention of the kitty litter box and the scratching post really made cats kind of more common to have as pets. And again, you're going to cite your evidence. And then for body paragraph 3, this is about how we see cats in social media. As you are working on your 3 body paragraphs, it is very important to remember that you need to make sure you include information from both articles. Okay, so again, you have Article 1 and Article 2 and the 2 authors listed. So one of the directions actually wants you to make sure that you include information from both passages. So just make sure that you do that at some point. So maybe for big idea 1 or your body paragraph 1, you're only using the first article. That's okay. But then you definitely want to make sure that, by the third body paragraph, you're using the second article. So again, today, your goal is to have at least 2, if not all 3 body paragraphs done. If you finish at least 2 and you're like, okay, I am done for today, I can't focus on my 3rd one, that's okay. Then for you, what I would like you to do is work on FlowCab for the remainder of the class period. I also still have some people that owe me some IXL skills, so if that is you, you could work on that as well. All right. Tomorrow then, when I come back, we will pick up with a 3rd body paragraph, and we'll talk about the conclusion paragraph. So then really by the end of the week, we'll have our full 5-paragraph essay written out and ready to go. Please make sure you are focused. Please make sure you are working. Let's go ahead and let's get started.